Greetings from Indonesia and the Indonesian Rainforest Foundation. The latest zoonotic pandemic must at last make the world realise the close interrelationship between nature and man. Our ecosystems are the basis of mankind's survival on this planet. As you can see from the video, Indonesia has a huge problem with ecosystem destruction. In an effort to combat this problem, IRF focuses on the economic development of projects to retain and rebuild ecosystems in an ecological, social and environmentally sustainable manner. Zoonotic diseases are easily to transmit, particularly when an ecosystem is under stress, and we see this whereby eating infected meat and also with bird flu, which is transmitted from birds to humans, is just a couple of examples of the many examples of zoonotic diseases. IRF mission is to support local communities to rebuild nature's ecosystems. We develop and implement projects to rehabilitate rainforests as long-term sustainable ecosystems by providing the local community with agro and ecotourism opportunities. The projects rebuild the damaged ecosystems, they protect wildlife, they substantially increase community general health and improve the economic well-being of the community. Most importantly, they reduce the opportunity for disease to spread from a healthy environment. The destructive effect of chemicals on the ecosystem's plants and insects are well known. Chemical poisons kill the insects that depend on the ecosystem. These insects are an important part of nature's ecosystem stability and natural plant growth, as well as a disruption of the wildlife food chain and apex predators, which often become extinct. One of the most important solutions is to re-establish nature's ecosystem balance. And firstly, to do this, we get our farmers to stop the use of chemicals to grow food. Farmers then develop a multi-layer organic cropping program to build up the soil with mycorrhizal fungi and beneficial insects. The immediate benefits of community health and happiness as a chemical-free environment is seen as disease reduction. Our organic rainforest farming at grassroots community level is a positive way forward for ecosystem survival. A strong ecosystem is the best protection against the spread of all diseases, including viruses. Organic rainforest farming producing organic products is the basis of long-term ecosystem sustainability. We know organic farming will create environmental protection, increase community income, and produce long-term community benefits. Our ongoing community engagement and community support identifies issues and opportunities for ecosystem development with community ownership to ensure a project has long-term success and long-term sustainability. The Borobudur Community Model, supported by Nature Life International, is an example of the economic sustainable organic rainforestation farming. Reforestation in conjunction with the protection of the ecosystem. We have developed an ecotourism development also in conjunction with this project. The Nature Life International Borobudur project is proof of success of protection of the ecosystem. The local community no longer have to rely on income from deforestation, as the project has assisted the farmers socially, financially and health-wise. We have prevented the future degradation and destruction of the rainforest in this region and supported the emerging ecosystem. Other projects such as mangrove reforestation also provide ecosystem stabilisation. One of the big problems we have in Indonesia is palm oil plantations, and with this video you can see the total destruction of rainforest ecosystems. Ecosystem habitat and deforestation from palm oil is a major issue with the huge international demand for palm oil. Palm oil plantations result in 100% destruction of the ecosystem. IRF are developing a sustainable reforestation conservation program in conjunction with Nature Life International on 5,000 acres of primary rainforest in Kalimantan, Indonesia. This is in conjunction with the Dayak indigenous community, whereby we're supporting an area of primary rainforest and developing ecological functions in the forest to to provide this for future generations to come. We have many challenges to the protection of Indonesian ecosystems, wildlife, as you can see. Population now of over 260 million, poverty quite high in most areas, in the country areas, deforestation from timber logging still rife, palm oil plantation, community farming expansion, wide scale and indiscriminate use of chemicals, wildlife trade still remaining from the remaining forest, and zoonotic diseases potentially spreading via the wet markets. And here you can see some bats in the wet market in Indonesia, and we know that bats host over 60 potential zoonotic diseases. The ecosystem destruction is everywhere. It looks hopeless, but rainforest farming does give us hope. We must save the Indonesian rainforest. The ecosystems, its plants, animals and birds are second only to the Amazon, so it must be protected. In summary, opportunities are unlimited to develop large-scale organic rainforestation farming projects that will protect the ecosystem. We know these projects will provide long-term protection of the surrounding environment. They expand the ecosystem in a location and prevent deforestation. They reduce human contact with wildlife and protect wildlife, create long-term sustainable community income, increase community health, well-being and wealth. But most importantly, they help prevent the spread of zoonotic diseases. We must all do our part to save what is left of our precious ecosystem if we are to reduce the spread of pandemics and protect mankind for future generations. I leave you with the words of Sir David Attenborough. Do we care so little that we just do not care about our natural world? Thank you.